In this video, we're going to work on using ExPutt to practice and use statistics so you can know where your practice is going to see if you're getting better. Alright, so we're here at the ExPutt. We've got it set up on practice mode. So this is just practicing from a certain distance. Now you can do random mode, you can do the sequential mode. I've just got it on the fixed mode and I've set it at 40 feet because this is a nice round number that you can find. And what we're gonna do is play this game based off of strokes gained putting. Okay, so you've probably heard of that if you watch golf on TV. And all that is when you hit every single shot that's hit, they measure that shot compared to the field. So you're either losing strokes, gaining strokes, you might break even, but every single shot adds up, plus or minus, and then at the end of the round, you're gonna say, hey, I gained a total of 1, 2, 3 shots to the field, or I lost those to the field. So we can use that in our putting game where we start working on practicing our lag putting and get better. So I really think it can help us. Now, you're gonna have to find the shot data for these distances. I highly recommend you go check out Decade on Twitter, Scott Fawcett, those guys over there, they posted a great picture where you can find the data from putting. So what I'm gonna do is look at this 40-footer. When we look at the data, again, Scott and those guys posted from Decade that if you get a 40-footer, you gotta get it within 3 feet, 2 inches of the hole to gain strokes. Okay, so what we're gonna do is play a little game. We're gonna hit 5 putts, all right? And then we're gonna keep track of each one. If I get it inside 3 feet, 2 inches, we're gonna keep it kind of easy here, but inside 3 feet, 2 inches, I'm going to gain half a stroke. If I am outside of that, I'm going to lose half a stroke. Probably not exact numbers there, actually, no, they're not exact numbers, but you're gonna be in the ballpark if you do it this way. So we're gonna do this, hit the 5 putts and see what we get. So I'll try the first one here. 40-footer. Off we go. Gonna come up well short. So I would add half a stroke. I've lost half a stroke, okay? So I guess subtract would be what you say, but I'm going to be negative half a stroke. Then let's do it again. Gotta go a lot harder. I slowed the greens down for us Chicago people. That's a little better, but am I still within? Nope. Going to be about 6 feet away. Okay, so that's gonna be another one. So I'm down a stroke, okay? And so, we'll keep going. See if I got one there. It's closer. Now I'm like 5 feet, or I'm 4.5 feet away. I'm creeping up on it, but what you start feeling is negative 1.5 strokes, okay? So if I hit 5-ball set, right now I'm gonna be struggling, but I'm gonna start dialing in. I have a specific goal when I'm hitting these putts where I'm trying to get to. That's really critical as you're practicing. Now, you can move this out. What I would say to do is you can move it out. Again, you can find the chart, go check out Decade, or you can look it up, it's out there as well in other forms. So if we get out to 50 feet, you gotta get it inside of 4 feet. If you're out to 60 feet, you gotta get it inside of about 4, almost 4.9, okay? That's the number. So you can take it to the numbers. If you go to 30 feet, you're getting down closer to 2 feet, 2 inches. So you can practice with that set of goals in mind. So what I would do is, the challenge I have is, if you have 5 balls from 30, 5 from 40, 5 from 50, how close to 0 strokes gain can you do if you can get inside the goal number, or can you go positive? I think you're gonna have a lot of appreciation for how good the pros are on that lag putting side. You're gonna have a really good appreciation for, you know what, when you see people have strokes gain positive rounds, just how good they do on these longer putts to guarantee that they're 2-putting or have a really good shot at it. And then you start understanding what they do from the shorter ranges too to get to those numbers as well. So a really interesting drill to do, one I think you're gonna enjoy. So give it a shot. We'll use that basic scoring, see what you can do, and let us know in the comments down below what your score is, all right? All right, so that is working with the ExPutt, doing a little bit of lag putting. Again, I love the ExPutt indoors, especially if you're in quarantine. You gotta be able to practice and you can practice your lag putting with a purpose, and you have some good drills of like, hey, if you're gonna work on your speed, how close are you really trying to get the ball? I think that's important. But if you're outside practicing on the real green, you can use this drill as well. So many times we see people just try to putt to, you know, a standard size circle, 1.5 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet. And what you realize is, you know, when you get to some of these longer distances, you're really just trying to get it to certain points because that's what's realistic as you go. Obviously, if you did better than the strokes gained goal number, you're doing great. But you can start having that goal, knowing when your practice is getting better, and then actually be able to end your practice, which is really critical. I think that's a very important piece. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Let us know in the comments down below if you try it, how good can you do? See if you can do better than my -1.5 through 3 putts. That was pretty solid, but see what you can do with it. Enjoy it. Hopefully everybody's staying safe, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Peace out.